Electronic sound pop-up.
Hello and welcome to this episode. In this episode we will deep dive into the Korg Volca FM. This is also definitely one of my personal favorites. This is a first generation Korg Volca FM. This unit was first released in 2016 by Korg. It has a classic FM Synth engine. FM stands for frequency modulation. And the sound is quite similar to other famous DX FM synths, such as the Yamaha DX100 or even Yamaha DX7. Regarding the features, it has quite an easy access to some parameters. You can quite easily, with knobs, access the attack and the decay of the modulator and the carrier. You can also maneuver the LFO. You can also change algorithm quite easy with knobs. But that's about it. The rest is parameter programming, which is quite difficult and you need some separate documentation unless you are extremely good at what you're doing and you are like an FM synth programmer as a lifestyle. The rest of us will need some external schematics or documentation to actually learn how to program or actually do the programming. But I'll let you know it's a secret how I do it. So my secret method is basically that I find a preset that is quite close to what I'm looking for, and then I try to tweak the parameters as little possible and to get what I'm looking for, and to completely redesign or to completely design a sound from scratch with a FM synthesizer. It's definitely for someone who's very interested in learning how to program FM synthesizer. It's quite difficult. And this is not only with the Korg Volca FM. I would say it's all FM synths are quite hard to program. Cool, but let's dig into start looking at the different features, and in this episode we probably will have quite a lot of sound examples. And what I've done is I actually have made a short track. Okay, we will listen to the track and then I will show you also how I created the different components using the Korg Volca FM. So let's go. Okay, so time to look closer at the Volca FM. First we'll dig into the lead sound, and FM synths are quite famous for bass sounds, different cool pads, effects, e-pianos, and of course metallic sounding bell sounds. So I thought when we're doing a FM synth song, let's use a metallic bell sound as a lead. First I will try to locate a preset that sounds close to what I'm looking for, and then I can start tweaking it. So let's see what we have here. Oh, this is more of a pad. Nice, but not what we're looking for. That sounds electric piano. Not what I'm looking for right now. More pads. Famous. That's a famous sound. But not what we're looking for today. String. nice, but not what we're looking for today. This is cool. This we can work with. I also recognize this sound. I think it's from a Beastie Boys track called Girls. I think it sounds like... Actually, I like the xylophone sound, so I will keep working with that. And what we'll do is, first of all, I want to have it transpose it 1 octave down. Make it a bit more chunky. And now we'll try to change the FM sound a bit. First you will have the modulator that is actually modulating the tone, and the oscillated tone is created by the carrier. If we take away the modulator by decreasing the decay to almost nothing, you get almost a pure carrier, how it sounds. And by increasing the decay of the modulator, you get more and more of the metallic here. So I think I want it somewhere not as soft. I want some more metallic distortion than I had in the... Something like this. This is pretty cool. And then I can work also with the velocity here to make it more and less aggressive. So this is kind of what I'm looking for. Then to create a melody, I will use the built-in arpeggiator. So right now there's no arpeggiator. I can then activate the arpeggiator to have different programs. So this is rise, going from low note to high note. I will actually go to fall. I think it was fall 2, making it go from the top and down. And then my melody is actually a C minor. And then I go to a B major. And then to Gis major, I think. And then to regular G. And what I've done is actually program these in different memory slots. And then I can create a pattern chain. So in the Korg Volca FM, a big thing that Korg introduced was the pattern chaining. Which means that you can press memory button, select pattern 1 to whatever, so let's say 1 to 8, and then I will play all patterns in a sequence. So let's program now 1 to 4, so we will have a loop. There we go, that was the lead sound. And as bass sound in the track, I used another preset called Smash Hit, which I first transposed down 1 octave to -2, and then reduced the decay time of the modulator slightly. Then to explain some of the other layers added to make the complete track. Drums were mainly programmed on the Korg Volca sample. Just a very basic beat in 115 beats per minute. Then added some hats from the Volca beats, simply because I really liked the hat sounds of Volca beats. And then some components were added with the Volca keys. So first it was the bass string sound, which is added on top of this bell sound to make some more complexity to the melody. And this was made with unison mode of the Korg Volca FM. It sounded something like this. That the Korg keys melody keep running in the background. Then also another element was added with the Volca keys, which was during the breakdown part. Then I used fifth mode. Just play the same melody on top of the manipulated that with cut off. To the mix. So as a summary, what do I think about the Korg Volca FM? I think it's safe to say that I definitely like this unit. I think you can create a lot of different variation of sounds. And also if you consider the price of which these are sold. So if you calculate basically the investment cost versus the music value you can get out of the unit, in such a list it would rate very high. It might even be actually on the top of this list, I think. One of the limitations is that it only has a polyphony of 3, but that actually is solved in the next generation Volca. Before I do that, I still have the Volca drum, the Volca modular, the Volca new bass, and the Volca kit. I'm going to follow them in chronological order, which I intend to do. But then it would be the Volca Sample 2, and after that, the next gen Volca FM. So Korg, if you're watching this, please send me a next gen Volca FM so I can review it. As a deal, I could offer you to trade with this bootleg, very nerdy Volca FM t-shirt. So if I send this to you, you send me a next gen Volca FM. Do we have a deal? Let me know. Another thing which is worth mentioning, I think it's quite great that you can use this any level. So if you're a very advanced user, you can deep dive into all the different parameters and create a large amount of different FM sounds. But if you are quite new to FM Synths, you can still use the presets and get a lot of value from that as well. I think actually in some time in the future we'll try to make a song using actually only the Volca FM. That I think would be cool. But that was it for this time. Thanks a lot for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, like, comment, and stay tuned and look out for the next episode. Ta-ta!